Welcome. Thanks for joining me this morning. Let's start with just a little stretch. I don't know about you guys, but a little tight this morning. So we'll start with a little stretch. So go ahead and come down onto your mat. We'll just come onto the knees for right now. And then go ahead, take your left foot forward onto your mat. And we'll just go into a modified lunge stretch. Just open up through the hips a little bit. So squeeze into your right butt, tuck your tail, lift your chest. And let's just reach the arms up to the ceiling. Shoulders are down, tuck your tail, and just press down into your left foot and hold. And just breathe into it. Make sure you're not arching into your low back. You're opening up through that hip. And just sink down where it feels good to you. And go ahead, bring the hands down on the inside of your left leg. Open up through the chest, and now straighten out your right leg, and then tap the knee. Straighten out and tap. Try not to put a lot of weight in your arms. They're just there to support you a little bit. And press 3, and 2, and 1. Set the knee down. Bring your hands on each side of your left leg. Stretch back, flex that foot. Pull the left hip back, and let's just get that nice little stretch here into the hamstring. And then go ahead, swing that leg around. Come on up. We'll go right leg. So right leg is up. Again, make sure it's out far enough. So when you tuck and you start to come a little forward, you have that alignment of your knee and your heel. Open up your chest. Squeeze into that left butt cheek to open up the hip on that left side. Arms come up. If that feels good to you, and just breathe here, couple breaths, and then bring your hands on the inside of your leg, curl your toes under on that left foot, straighten that leg, and then tap it down, and straighten, again, very lightweight into the hands, belly is pulling in, give me 3, and 2, one more. And 1. Set the knee down, hands on each side, shift back, flex that foot, try to drive your right hip back. I like to feel like I'm sliding my leg back, I'm pushing the heel into the mat. So you get a good flexed ankle, stretch the calf, the back of the leg. And then go ahead, set that leg back, hands down, right underneath your shoulders, curl the toes under, exhale, just a little tuck. Round up in the low back a little, and then inhale, extend. Again, exhale, draw the abs in, and back. Just 2 more times. Exhale, pull up in the belly. Inhale, 1 more time. Round up. Hold that rounded back. Extend the legs back. Separate your feet pretty wide, and then walk your hands back. Hang down, release the neck, soften the knees, and round all the way up. So the legs are pretty wide on your mat, as wide as it feels good to you. I have a really wide mat, but you might want it to be pretty close to the edges of your mat, okay, depending on the width. All right, from here, we're just going to go into a roll down. So roll it down, toes are facing forward, so feet are parallel. Holding here. From here, look out in front of you, lift your chest, fingertips out in front of the mat or a little further. Bend the knees and stick your butt back. From here, I want to feel almost like my chest is reaching forward and my hips are reaching back. I like to lift my toes to remind myself my weight's back in my feet, and just press through the hips. Press. Now, if this is too much and you feel like you have to round your back to touch the ground, hands here on the thighs. And just press, just getting the legs a little warm, press them back, belly is in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, extend the legs, reach your chest down, drop the head, find that stretch in the hamstrings, shoulders are relaxing, and just shift side to side, getting that stretch all the way through the back side of the legs, through your back. From here, look out in front of you, stay wide, walk on out to a plank. Once you're out into your plank, press down through the hands, look slightly out in front of you, and we're holding here. So we're in this wide stance for the legs, but the hands are underneath your shoulders. Keep pushing down into the floor and pull up in the belly. And we're just gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hike your hips up, walk your hands back, soften the knees, and round all the way back up. Roll your shoulders around. Again, we're staying wide. We're gonna go back into those hip presses again. So roll it on down. Reach the hands out, bend the knees, pull your hips back, lift the chest. I want your chest up higher than your hips, and pulse. My hands are light on the floor, so I'm really not putting weight into them. And press, pull the belly in, press. Think of sticking your tush out. Hands can go on the thighs if you need to. Just look straight out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend, find that big stretch, drop the head down. We're going out into our plank again. Adding on to this plank. From here, take your right leg, bring it towards your right shoulder. Pull it in. Step it back. Give me a small push-up. Left leg, left shoulder. Step it back. Small push-up. Right leg. Step it back. Small push-up. Left. Step it back. Push up again, right. Abs in. You can always go to the knees on the push up. Left. Small push up, one more set. Right, abs are in. One more time, left knee in. Small push up. Hips up, walk it back. Hang it down for a second, get that stretch. Soften the knees, round. All the way up. Roll your shoulders. We're going back to those hip presses again. Plank again with the knee pulls. We're gonna rotate the knee when we get there, just so you kind of have a heads up here. Here we go, roll it down, belly in, we're still wide. Reach out, bend those knees, stick your butt out, open out through the chest, and pulse the hips again, press. Abs are in. Just getting those legs nice and fired up here, and press, pull the belly in. If it bothers your back or anything, you just stay here, right? Make sure you're sticking your butt out. You don't have to bend very big, okay? 3, 2, 1. Find that big extension, that stretch again. We're walking out to our plank. Here we go. Hands are just shoulder width. I'm gonna take right knee to left elbow. Step it out wide. Give me a baby push-up. Left knee, step it wide. Baby push-up. Right knee, left elbow, step it wide. Baby push-up. Left, step it out. Push up, belly in, guys, again. Right knee to left elbow. Give me that push-up. Left knee, pull the abs in. Give me that push-up, one more set. Right. Push up. Left. Push up. Hips up. Walk it back. Hang it down. Shake it out again. Soften knees. Round it all the way up. Roll your shoulders around. I'm hoping your heart rate's getting up there. Mine is. All right. We're going to do our little hip presses again. Okay. And we're going to try something out. Okay, ready? Here we go. Roll it on down. Bend the knees, arms out if you can. Shoulders are back, and let's press our hips. Weight in the heels. Abs are in. Squeeze your butt to really press it back. Press, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Take the arms out. Flat back. Pulse again. 1, 2, 3, weight in your heels. 4, keep pulling your abs in, protect your low back. 7, 8, 9, stay here, right heel lifts. We press 1, 2, 3, 4, keep pressing into the ground. 6, 7, 8, shoulders back. Hold, drop that heel, left heel, and we press 1, 2, keep pulling that abs in, try to stay centered on both legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Can we get both heels up and press? 1, do what you can. 2, 3, tiny. 4, 5, pull the abs in. 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the heels, forward fold. Take a little break here, shake it out. From here, soften those knees, round it all the way up. Roll your shoulders a few times. Alrighty, guys, how we doing? Snuck that one on you. I didn't even know I was going to do that. I just decided to throw it out there. It seemed fun at the time. All right, so we're still wide. We're going to roll it on down. One more time. One more plank. Walk it on out. You can never do enough plank, right? Hold right here. And from here, I'm going to go into my right knee goes to right shoulder, then left, and then cross. All right, we'll go slow. So right knee, right elbow, back. Left knee. Now I'm going to crisscross. And then crisscross. Again, right knee, right shoulder. Left knee, left shoulder. Right knee, left elbow. Left knee, right elbow. Again, right, left, cross over. One more set. Right, left, cross over. Right, left. Set the knees down. Bring your feet towards each other. Find your child's pose. So knees can go wide. Stretch out your chest. Really reach through the arms. You can pull the hips back and just find that stretch. And breathe right here. All right. Slowly coming on up. Let's make our way onto our bum here. Legs are going straight out. Go ahead and have the legs together. Sitting nice and tall. Arms are out in front of you, so find that lift through the crown of the head. Shoulders are down. Exhale, draw the belly back, so scoop it in. Just slowly rolling down. We are going to do a couple roll-ups. Take your time. If roll-ups are your nemesis, I'm going to show you a modification right here. Knees are bent, heels are flexed. Inhale, lift. Grab your thighs, kick the legs out as you're holding on, and then come forward. Little modification, slowly lower down. Again, roll-ups are hard to do. Okay? It all depends on your back, your lever length too. So if you have long legs and a short torso, it can be hard. Inhale, lift. Exhale. If you have a heavier torso, right, it can be hard to lift it up. And shorter legs. And then slowly lower down. Also could be your back, right? Have to be pretty flexible through our spine and able to roll up. A lot of times if you notice as we're doing this, we might skip some vertebra as we're coming up and down, right? So what's great about it is we're trying to get that stretch and the mobility into your back. Scoop the abs in, big scoop, and then slowly roll back down. Shoulders are down. The next time we come up, we're going to go into a little forward fold stretch. Flex through the feet, anchor the legs down if you can. That'll help you out. Inhale. Exhale, pull the abs in, and this time stretch wherever it feels good to you. So wherever you want to hold on to and forward fold, if you need to do a hip stretch instead. But let's try to get those hammies nice and lengthened and stretch a little forward. Good. All right, coming on up. We're going to roll back down again and hold. Chest is lifted, pull belly in, slowly tuck your tail, shoulders are squeezing in the armpits. Take your time as we go all the way down. This time, stretch the arms out, stretch the legs out. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Shake out the wrists if you need to. Move your feet, your ankles around, and then let's bring our arms back. Go ahead, bend the knees. Have the feet planted onto your mat. And my legs are pretty close together, maybe an inch or so apart, okay? All right, from here, take the arms up towards the ceiling, shoulders are down. Exhale, press the arms down as you curl up. Grab behind your thighs, suck your tummy in, try to lift even higher, anchor the tail a little bit more, take the arms out, and then come right back down. Doing that again. Exhale, we lift. Grab the thighs. Use your arms and belly to pull you higher up. So I'm up higher than usual. Suck in the tummy, stretch those arms, then come down. So I no longer am really in a neutral pelvis when I come up higher. Exhale, lift. So here's neutral. Grab the thighs. You have to go in a little bit of a curl to get up here. Suck it in. Stretch those arms. Slowly come back. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Grab the thighs. Pull yourself up. Stretch the arms longer and down. Be sure to keep your feet on the floor. Don't let them lift up when you grab. Curl up, hold. Grab your thighs. Exhale, use your arms. Shoulders are down. Squeeze your butt. Reach those arms again and down. We're staying up this time. Exhale, lift. Grab the thighs. Pull up a little bit. Now, maybe not as high as you were before. Try to find a little more of a neutral. Shoulders are down. Engage the biceps and get tiny crunches up. Exhale. So I'm engaging my arms and my abs to pull me up. The head should feel okay because we're up a little higher. But if you do feel like you have to support your neck, please do so. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms and come right back down. Holding here, we're coming up again. Exhale, lift. Grab the thighs. Pull yourself up. Really hold on with that right arm. Take your left arm up and over. I'm almost crossing over my other wrist, and we crunch up. 1, 2, 3. Pull the shoulders down. 4. Anchor the hips and feet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab onto your thigh, lift up, reach the arms, come right back down. Moving to the other side. Exhale, lift, grab the thighs, curl up, hold, shoulders down here, guys. Take that right arm, cross it over the other wrist, and we come up. 1, 2. Engage your left bicep, make it help you, and squeeze the armpits. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab, hold it, hold it, hold it, and lay down. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Get some energy going here. Stretch out the tummy. You should have felt that pretty deep. Alrighty, here we go. Arms are back down by your sides. Bend the knees once again. So we're anchoring down our arms. From here, bring your right leg to tabletop. Scoop the belly and float the left to meet it. Extend the legs to the ceiling, hold here. Slowly bend the knees. Exhale, draw the abs in. Inhale, bend. Exhale, just stretch it up. Try to get those legs long, activating through the legs and through the belly. Press the arms into the mouth. And we got 1 more time. Exhale, extend, hold. You need to go to tabletop, stay there. From here, inhale, let the legs fall to the right. The toes are even, arms are down, and then exhale, use your waist to bring them back. Inhale to the left, anchor your shoulders. Then exhale, push the legs back. Like I said, if you need to go to tabletop, if you're not ready for straight legs, please do so. But we are gonna add on to this. Inhale, exhale, belly pulls in. 1 more set to the right. Squeeze the legs, look at your toes. Follow them along over to the left so they're even, because I'm going to switch it. Hold here. Now as the legs go to the right, I don't want your hips to lift. So the left leg will shrink. So as I go to the right, my left foot is sliding down my right. And then exhale, pull it back. When you go to the left, the right leg is sliding down the left. Trying to really pull that hip down and then back up. It's a different feeling. Over to the right. Exhale, back. Over to the left. Slide that leg. And now we're going to add into a modified corkscrew or a different kind of corkscrew. So same thing. Over to the right. My left leg shrinks. Now circle down the legs. The legs will become one again. Then as I come to the left, my right leg's gonna shrink because I'm really pulling that hip down and bring it back. Over to the left. You can always put your hands into your hips. Lower the legs. They match. Pull the belly in here, guys. The left leg will shrink and bring it back. If you need a modification, hands under the hips, right? But keep that sensation of anchoring the leg, circle around. So I'm not letting my hip lift up like I normally would. One more time, to the left, right leg shrinks. Exhale, as you go down, they match. Now my left leg is gonna shrink to come around and back to center and hug your knees into your chest. So just a different feeling than normal corkscrew or the prep for corkscrew. Okay, go ahead, extend the legs out nice and long onto your mat again. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Exhale, we're doing a roll up, but I'm gonna change it. Once we come up, sit tall, open the legs apart, and then hinge forward. Find your flat back, got it? Then come up, squeeze the legs back together, and we're rolling back down, okay? So I'm adding that extension with open legs. Inhale, lift, legs are together to start. Exhale, roll up, sit tall, spread the leg, hinge forward. Coming back, close the legs, and slowly roll down. Take your time. And again, inhale, exhale, scoop the abs in, find that lift, open the legs. This time, as you hinge forward, can we hold it there? Pull the shoulders back, find those back extensors. If you wanna flex your feet and get a bigger stretch, you may. From here, bring the right arm up and set it down. Left arm up, so maintain a long neck. This is important, don't shrink your head. Also, you go where your back is straight. If you're really tight, if you bend your knees, I'll show you modification and hinge, that's gonna help you out. So you can work those back muscles too, but it takes it out of the hamstrings if you're tight this morning. One more time, right arm, belly in, left arm, hold, sit up, close the legs, point the toes, belly pulls in as you slowly go down one bone at a time. Keep anchoring the thighs, arms up. We're gonna do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the abs in, then sit tall. Open the legs, hinge forward, flex your feet if you want. Find those back muscles, bend knees if necessary. Both arms up and down. Now only lift your arms as high as your shoulders aren't creeping into your ears, yeah? Again, bend knees if necessary. Really draw the shoulders down your back. You have two. You can always go back to single arm. One, hold, sit tall, squeeze the legs together, slowly roll down. And again, if roll downs aren't doing it for you, just roll halfway, right? We all have our nemesis. Inhale. We might do mine today. And then you'll see me all over the place. Lift up, open the legs, flex the feet if you'd like, find that hinge. Shoulders draw down. Think of creating more length in your spine. The top of the head to the tail is getting longer, but now let's try to contain those ribs. Suck up into the belly, shoulders are down, arms are up, and pulse the thumbs back. 1, 2, 3, 4, shoulders draw down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the arms forward, sit tall, squeeze the legs, and let's slowly melt all the way back down. Stretch it on back, stretch out your back muscles. What I like to do is I'm here just to get a little extra stretch, is I'm going to take my left arm and stretch it and try to stretch my left leg away and then bring it back. Right arm stretches away from the right leg and back. And again, left arm, left leg, back. Right arm, left leg, or right leg. One more time. Left arm, left leg, stretch. Right arm, right leg, and back. Bring the arms down, bend the knees. All right, readjust yourself so your hips are down, knees are bent, arms are down by your sides. From here, exhale, bring the right leg to tabletop. left leg to follow. Squeeze the legs tight, anchor your butt. Now try to drive your knees towards you a little bit more without your butt curling up, okay? Suck into your abs, so really scoop them in, arms long. Curl it on up. So I'm in a tighter ball, but I'm trying to really get my butt down. Hands behind the head, elbows in. I'm gonna try to tap my thighs, then open the elbows, extend the legs. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open elbows, legs. Exhale, tap. Try to keep the butt down. Open out, do what you can. Exhale, tap. Inhale, squeeze. Again, exhale, tap. So my upper body is trying to come to my thighs. Exhale, tap. But I'm using my low belly to get my knees as close as I can to help me out. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Exhale, we'll hold in little taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the legs tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set the feet down. Set your head down. So we're going to repeat that, but add a rotation of the upper body to it. Okay, so both elbows will come to one leg. Keep the hands behind your head, elbows up. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Squeeze them tight. Let the knees pull in a little bit. Anchor your tushy. Exhale, curl up. Bring both elbows towards the right thigh. Tap. And then open as we come to center. We're going to alternate. To the left. Tap. Open. Try to keep the legs in the middle. Tap. The upper body's twisting. Open. To the left. Tap. Center. Exhale, right. Center. Left. Inhale, squeeze the legs. You can forego the extension of the legs if it's too much. Tap. Squeeze them tight. The lower the legs go, the harder. Be careful. Make sure your back is staying flat. 1 more right. 1 more left. Squeeze the thighs. We're going to the right here, guys. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders up. 6, 7. Reach that thigh. 9, 10. Back to center. Here we go to the left. And 1, 2, 3. Keep reaching. 4. Squeeze the legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. And hug your knees into your chest. Woo! You can eat some water. Rock and roll a little bit, side to side. Shake it out and roll a few times. Little rolling like a ball, up and down. Go ahead, give yourself a stretch forward in the hips. I'm going to grab some water here and stretch it out because we are laying back down for a little bit more fun at work, right? We'll give the neck a break though. All right, extend the legs back out onto your mat. We're going back down. Arms reach, chest is up. Exhale, draw the abs in as we melt our way back down. Real slow. We're gonna be proficient at roll-ups. Arms are down. Arms are down or legs are bent. Feet are down. Reach them nice and long. From here, exhale, draw your right leg to tabletop. Left leg follows, squeeze them tight. I want you to imagine that you're gonna do a pelvic curl, but it's not from the butt. What you wanna be careful of is not hopping. So it's not a little like hop, okay? It's not that. I want you to think more of a curl, okay? So suck in your low belly, squeeze the legs. Feel like there was a spider on me. Exhale, draw the abs in so much you're trying to lift the knees to the ceiling and back down. A lot of arm work. Exhale, scoop the belly and squeeze and lift and down. So we're not going very big. Exhale, abs in, little lift. We're gonna prep here, doing this in our low belly when we get to roll over today. Exhale, little lift. So I'm not going very big, just enough to get my butt curled up that I could stick a little piece of paper underneath. Exhale, little lift. I'm not kicking my feet up either. So squeeze down as if you're holding something behind your thighs. Last 3, curl. Last 2, Last one. Hold here. Let the legs fall to the right a little bit. They're not going very far. Same thing. Anchor the left shoulder and exhale a little curve. Trying to get into the obliques here. Exhale a little curl. Scoop in the belly here. We lift and down. Exhale a little lift and down. And 4. Squeeze the legs tight. 3. Anchor the arms. 2. You can always do it with your head if you want. And 1. Come back through the center. Hold center. Readjust. Over to the left. Tight legs. Anchor down the arms. Here we go. Exhale a little curl up. 1. Really slow. Curl 2. Squeeze the legs tight. 3. Anchor those arms here, guys. Really use your triceps. They'll help you out. Up. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs back. Hug your knees into your chest. Grab your right knee. Stretch the left leg out long. Give your right knee a nice little hug. And let's just draw a couple little circles in that hip socket here. And other direction. Go ahead, keep that knee in. Hold on to it with the left hand. Take your right arm out. Actually make a goalpost with your right arm. Open up, and as I cross over gently, trying to keep my right arm down so I get a nice stretch into my chest as well. And again, don't force that pull, just find that length through that side body and get a stretch for a moment. And breathe. And then bring the leg back. Hug the other knee in, stretch the right leg long. Grab onto it with your right hand, take that left arm to goalpost, and then slowly over. So we really want to give a stretch, because when we get to roll over, if your chest and shoulders are really tight, your head and shoulders will want to lift off the ground. So we're going to do a prep, and if you find that you cannot keep your head and shoulders down, I don't want you to do it, and come back. If you know your body and you know you have anything with your neck, like you don't do short spine or anything in reformer class, then just do the prep, okay? The other thing is, if you haven't done it, watch me before you do it. I don't want you turning your head to look at me, okay? Need your gaze to be up. So we're gonna prep it out here, guys, first. Arms are down, anchor them down. Really use your triceps. Bring the right leg straight up. Bring the left leg straight up. Squeeze them together tight. Inhale, lower both legs about 60 degrees. Exhale, bring them back to 90. Give you that little curl like we just did. Inhale, lower down, anchor the arms. Exhale, little curl. So as I'm doing this, I'm starting to curl and bring my feet a little bit more over my face this time. So if you're like, okay, that's not so bad, and I can keep my head and shoulders down, and I don't have any neck issues or back issues, then you can do the rollover with us, which I'm going to do next. Like I said, if you've never done it, watch me first. Inhale, the legs go down. Exhale, lift up and over. Roll on your shoulders, not your neck. Hold. Thighs are parallel. Flex the feet. Separate the legs. Slowly roll down. Finger curl the fingers to help keep the head and shoulders. If your head and shoulders are lifting, I want you to stick with the prep. And legs together. Here we go. Legs back, hold. Exhale, push the arms down. Flex the feet. Separate the legs. You're looking straight up. Slowly lower down. Don't turn your head. Slow, slow, slow. Every little bone, right? It's a little harder than short spine. Point your toes. Lower the legs. Bring them together. Inhale, they come to 90. Exhale, up, over. Those of you who are doing it with me, if you want, flex your feet. Lower the toes to the floor if you can. Separate the big stretch. Now slowly slide down. Very, very slow. Once you're down, point your toes. Lower. Bring the legs one more time here, guys. Exhale, up, over. Flex the feet. Toes down if you can. Separate. Slowly down. Remember, never rolling on our neck. Long neck. Take your time. Once we're down, point the toes, lower, connect, hug your knees into your chest. So it's one of those exercises that take a little bit to build up.
right? Get that flexibility in the spine. It's a big stretch for the hamstrings, your back. It's a lot of tricep and ab work though too, okay? All right, extend the legs back. Hopefully you feel pretty good after that to do your roll up. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use the abs to come up and forward. So hopefully you're a little bit more flexible now after all of that. So coming on up, separate the legs about the width of your mat. Again, if you have trouble sitting tall, fold up your mat a few times to sit up, or you can also bend the knees and sit tall, okay? But I want to find that nice lift, that good posture. Hands are going behind the head, shoulders are down. My elbows are in my periphery, okay? They're not behind me because I want to wrap around in my shoulder girdle muscles right here, okay? So find that lift in your spine, belly in. Exhale, twist to the right, hold here. Back to center. So I'm not going very big, only as far to the left now is my hips don't move. Back to center. Exhale, just find that rotation, that lift in the spine, find that length. Back to center. Anchor the legs down if you can. Exhale, we twist. Inhale. You can always sit up on something too. Twist, like fold up a blanket, and back. Shoulders are squeezing down. Over to the left. And back. We're adding on. Twist to the right, hold. Stretch the arms wide. Reach down to the right pinky toe. Rotate the back hand like you're pushing someone behind you. Slowly come up, hold. Stay in the twist. Hands back, back to center. Exhale, we twist, hold. Stretch the arms out wide. Stretch to the pinky toe, like you're sawing up your toe, it's called saw. Push the palm back. Use your abs to come up. Hands back to center. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, going to our saw. Rotate that arm. Exhale, use your abs to sit up. Stay long. Hands back to center. Exhale, we twist. Stretch the arms. Reach past that pinky toe. Come all the way up. Hands back. Center. One more set here, guys. Twist. Stretch those arms. Reach. Big, big reach. Come up. Use your abs. Hands back. Center. Last time left. Bring it out. Stretch the arms. Saw off that pinky toe. Coming back up. Hands back. Center. Release. All right. So this is where I was going to go into open leg rocker. That is my nemesis. I seem to roll all over the place. You can practice rolling like a ball if you want to first. Then we can get into the open leg rocker. How we get into it is we slide the feet in. Make sure you have space so you're not rolling off your mat. Grab onto your ankles. If you're tight, you can actually put your hands underneath your thighs. Actually, let's all do that first. So let's do a prep. Hands under or arms underneath the thighs. Lift the chest. I think we'll all be happy we do it like this first. Now try to float the feet up and lift your chest. So the end of open leg rocker is this, except the legs, hello, are up here. You don't have to do that, and we hold our ankles. We're gonna start it here, okay, and just hold. Exhale, just start to stretch the legs, and then bring it back. You can hold where you want. You can even just hold with your hands if that feels better. Exhale, extend, and back. So try not to lose your upper body. Exhale, extend, and back. The balance part, when we get to here, that's the hardest part, is rolling up and balancing. Exhale, 2 more, and back. 1 more, boom, and back. Now you can keep your hands here and try to extend as much as you can, or those of you who want to play around with me, grab your ankles, find that extension, lift your chest. Arms are very straight, legs are very straight. That is your key point. Tuck your chin. Inhale, roll back. Don't roll on your head. Exhale, use your abs. And lift. I told you, it's a hard one. Here we go. Inhale, hello, and up, and whoop. Find that balance. Woo-hoo. Again, inhale, and exhale. Woo. Lift, 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 lift. Let's do 2 more, guys. Do what you can. You can just do rolling like a ball. And up, lift, one more time. Back. Woo, I'm going. And lift, lift, lift. Can we hold it? Can we bring the legs together? Find it. Chest is up. Squeeze the thigh. Can you let go? Ah. And lower down. And fold forward. Ooh. So you saw my weakness there. Rolling all over. But that's okay, right? That's how we progress. We have to do those exercises we don't like to do because there's a reason why we don't like them because we can't do them, right? But we need them, right? That's a hard one for me, right? It's a lot of extension. It's a lot of rolling. My spine wants to go all over. So it's really good for us. Okay, on that note, let's go ahead and come on around onto our side. So I'm going to start on my left side. How I want your feet is kind of different, okay? So I'm going to take my top leg, my right leg, bring it in front, and then the other one is behind. I want to imagine, I'm flexing my feet, that my feet are against a wall. Okay, even though it feels kind of awkward, right? The right knee's on top of the left, feet are flexed. I'm going to take my left arm out because I want to be a little wider because we are going up into a side plank. After the first one, we can readjust if we need to, if we're not in the right position, okay? Push down through the left hand first, open up that shoulder, okay, and squeeze down on that whole left side. That is the side that's lifting us up. So let's engage it first, belly in, arm is here. We're gonna push down into the floor with the feet and the hand and lift straight up. Now readjust, if you're not in alignment, readjust it. And now all you have to do is bend the knees to come down. Feet, hands shouldn't have to change now. We're doing it again. Lift up, hold, and then slowly come down. Again, lift up, hold, bring it. Now we're adding on, okay? We're gonna lift, hold, find it. Now lift your hips up, stretch your arm over, bring it back, then come down. So we're adding the reach over. Lift up, hold. Exhale, up and over, big reach, come back, lower down, shoulder down, anchor, here we go, lift, up and over, big reach, come back, and one more time, lifting up, over, center, come down. Here's our change. I'm gonna take my bottom knee and bend it back and stretch out my top leg. Hand hasn't changed. We're gonna come up again, but now I have my leg bent, my left knee. I'm gonna bring it under me a little more, push the pelvis forward, lift. Now from here, I'm set up to lift my right leg up and down and lift. Lightness into that left hand. If it hurts your hand, you can go to your fist. If it's really bad on you, you can lay all the way down and just do the leg lift, okay, with your body completely on its side. Give me 5, 4, keep pushing your pelvis forward, 3, squeeze your left butt cheek, 2, hold on 1, and little lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Rotate around. Rotate that left knee, stretch your right leg long, shoulders are down, and little lifts up. 1 of that right leg, 2. On this one, you can come to the forearms if that's better for your hands. Up, 4, 3, 2, 1, little circles, 1, 2, 3, keep squeezing your butt, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse, and 1, 2, 3, keep pushing that leg long, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it on in. Have a little child's pose stretch. Stretch it out for a second before we go to our other side. Big stretch. You're gonna notice one side is very different than the other side. Same here. So let's see how that goes. So coming on the right hip. Again, line the feet. You can line it with the edge of the mat if that helps you too, with the feet. So I'm gonna bring left leg in front of my right leg. Okay, right arm is stretching out a little bit, right? It is mermaid. Okay? Push into the ground, pull up the ribs, open up that shoulder and squeeze in the armpit. So we're nice and long before we even started. Okay, here's our prep. We're gonna lift up and see if we feel pretty good aligned wise, right? The hand and shoulder, the feet are good. Now just bend the knees to come down. Don't sink into the shoulder. Push it away, super important. Exhale, we lift, hold it here. Bend the knees down. That right side is working to lift us and hold us. Hold and down. We're gonna add our reach over. Lift, hold. Reach up over. Press the hips up, really stretch, stretch, stretch. Come back and then bend the knees. Again, exhale, we lift. Up and over, big reach here, guys. Find alignment, then bend the knees. Again, we lift, hold, stretch up and over, strong legs, push the floor away, come back and down. Really think of pushing that floor with the right arm. One more, lift, up, over, stretch, come back and lower down. All right, so here's where we're bending the right knee in, stretch the left leg, trying to stack, okay? Now from here, going to lift the hips up and then get my right knee a little more under me. Push the pelvis forward, lift the chest, arm up. From here, reach your left leg long, like you could touch across the room and lift it up and down. And up and down. I don't care how high it goes, as long as you're keeping the integrity of your body. You're not lifting it so high that you're sticking your butt out. Imagine you're between two panes of glass, right at your pelvis. It's holding your pelvis in place. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, long neck. Hold it up, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Rotate around, carefully swivel around that right leg. Get aligned up. Here we go. Little lifts up of that left leg. Up, pull the abs in, squeeze that butt, stay long. Abs are in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold little circles. 1, 2. You can always go in the forearms. And 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. And 1, 2. Keep on the abs in. 3. Squeeze your bottom. Hips are nice and stable. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Come on down. Find that big stretch. We are going to do a little bit more leg work. So find that nice stretch here. Shoulders, wrists. If you need to come up and do a little wrist stretch, I know it's a lot on the wrist, but the more we do it, the stronger we'll get. Okay. All right. So from here, let's come on to our stomach. So if you don't feel good going on your stomach, you can go to all fours position, okay, and do the leg work that we're going to do, okay, and some of the extension work. So find your way onto your tummy, lay all the way down. All right, so we're going to start when you lay down, one hand on top of the other, forehead onto your hands, okay? So I just don't want to talk down to my mat, so I'm going to explain it up here. So you're going to be like that, shoulders are down, you're completely laying down onto your mat on your tummy. Squeeze the legs as close together as it's okay for you. Stretch the legs super long, okay? Then once you're ready, tuck your tail and pull up in the belly. So we feel that nice long length, as if we're going to lift our upper body, but we're going to do some lower stuff here, okay? So here we go. I'm probably going to lift my head a few times so you can hear me well. So stretch your legs out. Your forehead should be down, shoulders down, okay? All right, so I just want to talk to the mat. Squeeze the legs, tuck your tail. I do not want this in your low back, so just barely lift your right leg enough to activate your hamstring and your butt and not your low back. And then set it down, just the right leg. You're gonna lift and down. Shoulders are back, belly is in. So just press the arms into the mat. Again, rest your head down. You can always fold up a towel and rest the towel on your hands and forehead. So the right leg's just getting a little lift. We're activating that butt and hamstring. I don't care if the foot is pointed. I just have mine really relaxed a little bit. Otherwise, you might start getting crampy if you point really hard. But you can point. Not a bad thing to cramp, right? We're working those muscles. Give me 3. Pull your abs in. 2. Both hip bones stay on the ground. Hold that leg on 1 in little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep pulling the belly off the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold little circles around 1. Third time, 2, 3, 4. Again, lift that leg as much as you're keeping that hip bone down. Remember, suck your belly off the ground and reverse. 1, 2, little circles. 3, we should be feeling our butt cheek a little bit by now, I hope. 4, 3, 2, hold here. Bend that knee, flex your foot. Squeeze your thighs towards each other if that's okay on your knees. If not, you can open a little bit and we pulse up. Up. I want you to feel as if you're pushing your heel to the ceiling. Press it up. Up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold here, and now bring your heel towards your butt. Kick your butt. Kick, kick, kick. Squeeze that hamstring. Kick it. Squeeze the inner thighs, abs in, and 4, 3, 2, hold, stretch that leg long, lower it down. Readjust, we're going to the left leg before we add them together. Shoulders down. Here we go. Reach your left leg long. Float it up as high as you can without the low back tapping in and little lifts up. Up. You may notice differences in your legs. One leg might go higher than the other, right? It's how open we are through our hip flexors, right? Staying on the ground. But this is really good for us to do to open that front body, right? And 2, 1, circle around slow. 2, keep squeezing the inner thighs. 4, 5, abs in. 6, shoulders are relaxed and pull down. 9, 10, reverse. 1, 2, keep stretching long. Exhale, squeeze your bottom, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold here, squeeze. Flex that foot, bend that knee, squeeze the legs towards each other, and little lift up. Up, so you're just pushing your heel towards the ceiling. Tuck your tail again. Try to connect from the inner thighs. So get those inner thighs fired a little if you can. Abs are in. 4, 3, 2, hold. Kick your butt. 1, 2. Feel like you're squeezing a ball behind your knee as you kick your bottom. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Externally rotate your legs. Bring your heels together. So really squeeze them tight. Shoulders are down, your forehead is still on your hands. Exhale, lift both legs up. Hold them here. From here, we're just gonna do little taps. Click the heels together, squeeze your inner thighs, pull your shoulders back. If you want to, lift your chest up, press the arms down, get your back working a little bit. You could even take your hands up and get those back muscles fired up even more. Your choice, or you're down still. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Squeeze the legs, head is down. Bend the knees, tuck your tail, flex your feet and really dig your heels like a little frog position. Don't let the knees open too wide. Squeeze the inner thighs. And we're gonna lift up and down. Lift up and down. So squeeze your butt cheeks, push your heels together, pushing both feet up to the ceiling, activating through our butt. And press. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold here, pulse your heels to your butt. 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, abs in. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold here. Stretch the legs out and bend them. Stretch them out, bend them in. Stretch them out. You can lift the upper body by pressing the arms if you like I'm doing, or forehead down. And 4, squeeze. 3, squeeze the inner thighs, guys. 2, hold the legs long, 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 long. Lift your chest if you can. If you want to, take the arms out like a goalpost. Reach them nice and long. Rotate the legs to parallel and start kicking them up and down. Open the chest. If you want to find your swimming, go for it. If not, keep the arms here.
or chest down. 1, 2, keep kicking, 3, 4, abs in, 5, 6, breathe, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Push yourself up and back. Find a nice stretch. Back into your back, a little shell stretch, so round out. If you were starting to let your back want to help you a little, right? It likes to. And just round back at a big stretch. Coming up, roll the shoulders around. Let's come to all fours, couple cat-cows, just to get a little more stretch, and then we'll stretch out our tissues here. From here, exhale, round up, get that big cat stretch into the low back, even push the floor away. Inhale, extend. Again, exhale, round, round, round. Inhale, extend. Again, exhale, draw the abs in. And one more time here, round it up, push the toes into the floor, and back. Let's go ahead and come on down, swing it around. Let's do a little hip stretch here. You can lay completely down and do figure 4 if you prefer. If not, I'm staying up here, crossing right ankle over left thigh, sliding my left foot in, and then lifting up. I like to lift and readjust and just get a nice big stretch through that right hip. I rock around a little for me and just press open into that right leg, stretching your butt cheek out. You might need to roll on that side. Might need to get that foam roller out. I'm thinking that's in my future, and some tennis balls maybe. And then go ahead and switch, especially if you've taken any of my other classes this week, you might want to. And then switch sides if you haven't. Find that lift in your spine, stretch out that left butt cheek here. All right, come on down, have a little seat, soles of the feet together. Go ahead, hold on to the ankles, lift the chest up, and let's go ahead and bend the elbows, press the elbows into your legs, open the chest, and just find another hip stretch. Try to extend through your spine. And then if you'd like to completely go over the legs, go for it and just hold. Slowly come back up. Go ahead and take the feet down onto your mat. Push yourself up, prop forward. You might be on the tippy toes like me if you have a little tightness in your calves and Achilles. But just look down. Make sure your feet are straight and you're trying to really push the heels to the ground and get that big stretch. And then as we drop our head, slowly straighten legs and push the heels to the floor. Hang down. Shake it out here, guys. Pedal the knees. You can shift. Let your body hang. Whatever feels good, whatever stretch you need more. Bend the knees. Pull the belly in. Slowly round all the way up. And let's just roll the shoulders around a few times. Hope you guys feel great. Have a wonderful, maybe I can speak, a wonderful Friday.